Hey everyone, J-Ro here, back with another Final Fantasy 7 Ever Crisis video, and today I'm bringing you a banner review for Yuffie's April 2025 featured banner for the Watch of the Hunt and the Bunny Apron. Alright, so before we get into it, if you could please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can be notified when I post new videos. Alright, so Yuffie got a featured banner. Let's go ahead and jump into looking at the animation for this weapon, the Watch of the Hunt. Alright, pretty cool. Doing some lightning ninjutsu and just a quick lightning blast. Not bad. Oh, funny. Name of the move is lightning ninjutsu. Alright, going ahead and clicking on try on now so we can take a good look at the outfit. Is it me or is all the Easter stuff giving Alice in Wonderland vibes? Or it might just be me. But anyway, this looks like a regular hair accessory for girls, period. That doesn't even look like bunny ears. Okay, but I mean, looks like a maid apron outfit, similar to her Wind Arcanum that she got last year. That was pink. This one is light blue. Okay, I like the stockings. Yeah, it's really giving me Alice in Wonderland vibes, and I think it's because of this. Yuffie has the weirdest weapons. Like, she does. She literally has the weirdest weapons. She's made a clock into a throwing weapon. That is interesting. But of course, since this isn't physical damage, she can use whatever she wants for a weapon, I guess. Because here is a clock, and I think that this watch is making me think about Alice in Wonderland, is what I think. All right, so outfit, I give it a good 7 out of 10, maybe no 6 out of 10. I'm sorry, I don't like this more than I like the diner outfit. Yeah, 6 out of 10. But it's a nice looking outfit. Let me know in the comment section what you think of the outfit from an aesthetic standpoint. Now let's find out what this outfit does. It is Bunny Apron. It gives us physical magical ward, which has become standard for most of these outfits lately, which is 15% physical and magic defense. And then we have Ribbon Rabbit Ears. When granting physical attack down, max potency plus 1 tier, only affects maximum tier. So basically this means if you have a physical attack down that is mid maximum high, you on the first cast it would go mid, then the second cast it would go not just high but extra high. If you have a outfit or a weapon that does high maximum high, it still would be a cast of high on the first cast, and then a second cast would take it to extra high. Okay, that's decent. Very similar to Angeal's Let Me Break outfit. Just no reprieve, but this really should have been an Arcanum. I mean, she's more of a DPS now. This is reminiscent to her role when she first came into the game, because she had weapons like Arctic Star, things of that nature. Let's go take a look at Yuffie's kit right quick. Things Yuffie came with, Boomerang, Fire Imperial. Back when she first came out, she had, this is Ice Imperial, Lightning Imperial, physical attack up. This is wind damage. That's the first DPS weapon she had, but this has physical attack up. But she has a very good mixture, honestly, when you think about it, of DPS and debuffing weapons. So I guess looking at her overall kit, I guess, but she only has one weapon at the moment, unless I'm assuming the new weapon does. 4-point shuriken. It does low let's see, OB10. This was her release weapon. So mid, maximum, mid. So this would push the high with the outfit. New weapon is mid, maximum, high on physical attack, and then physical defense up our allies. Okay, wait, let's go get into that in a minute. Okay, so the outfit is very weirdly placed. I'll say that. Yeah, it's kind of almost a no-go for me. Alright, let's go ahead and check out Watcher the Hunt, since I just kind of glimpsed at it just then. Watcher the Hunt, we're going to look at it at base, where at OB1, we're looking at physical attack 299, magic attack 396, heal 176. It is a 4 ATB move called Lightning Ninjutsu. It deals 390% magic lightning damage to all enemies. Also, physical attack is decreased low to all enemies for 22 seconds with an extension of 7 seconds with maximum potency mid. Then also, when her HP is 70% or more, physical defense is increased low to all allies for a duration of 16 seconds with a maximum potency of mid. This gives us our abilities, HP, magic ability, potency, and for materia, we get double magic attack and circle sigil boost. Kind of standard for Yuffie, circle sigil. Okay. So, based off of her role, she is an attacker role. This weapon does physical attack down on the enemy and raises physical defense up for the allies. So, well, this will now make it where she has both physical and magical defense in her kit while attacking, because Bahamut Cutter allows you to have magic defense up all allies while attacking with her, but that's a non-elemental weapon. Alright, let's go ahead and look at it at OB6. OB6, we're looking at physical attack 470, magic attack 622, heal 211, 480% magic lightning damage. The physical attack is mid now for 25 seconds with an extension of 8 seconds with a maximum potency of high. So this works perfectly with that new outfit. Then physical defense is mid, maximum, high, 16 seconds with an extension of 5 seconds. Okay, cool. Magic HP is 54. Magic ability potency is 27. Alright, let's look at it at OB10. Physical attack 513. Magic attack 679. Heal 224. Deals 40% magic lightning damage. So very low damage. So this is kind of reminiscent more to me of electro cannon than anything else, because electro cannon had very low potency, but it's more useful for what the debuffs are than it is the actual damage it's supposed to do. Alright, the physical attack is still mid, maximum high to all enemies. Duration 30 seconds with an extension of 10 seconds. Then physical defense is mid, maximum, high, 20 seconds with an extension of 6 seconds. We're looking at boost HP 62 points, magic ability potency 39. If anything, this is an extremely good sub weapon. The thing about this physical attack, I'm not sure where it is gonna be placed in where our meta is, because a lot of the times, a lot of the enemies you can't even reduce their physical or magic attack sometimes. I mean, of course, physical defense up our allies is pretty good, but you know, this is just not currently what you would think for Yuffie, since Yuffie is an attacker now mainly. But like I said, looking at her overall kit, it can fit. It's just very weirdly placed, and especially the timing. We did get an announcement on X that we are getting physical lightning for our guild battle, and so this couldn't even be useful there, except for unless you're bringing it for the debuffs and the buffs. still, it's a very interesting weapon. I like the weapon, but I don't think I'm going to be pulling for it, at least not today. And so that's my suggestion as well. I think this is an easy skippable banner. This weapon right now, as it stands at the current moment, does not have any major uses. I've already peeked into the critical threat. It's both of the Masamunes, the regular and demon Masamune, who are both weak to ice and water. So this doesn't work against them. None of the bosses we have currently up. The Bunberry isn't weak to lightning, nor is Odin. So this really doesn't have a place currently in the meta. And well, now that I said that out loud, this could work pretty good against Odin, honestly. Yeah. I mean, physical attack down, mid tier against Odin, and physical defense up mid tier. This will work good as a support weapon against Odin. That's about the only place I can see this, though. If you're thinking about it, like I just mentioned with the Electro Cannon and Barret. But like I said, I still believe that this is a strong skip. We don't know what we have left for the month. We got one more week in the month, so we'll hopefully get something good. We have the guild battle coming up in the next week, and no telling what's coming in May. So we will have to see. All right. Looks like Tifa's Bunny Bustier got a upgrade to its magic ability potency, going from 10 to 15 points. That's really good. I kind of hate that they tied it to this banner, because a lot of people probably want that Water Arcanum outfit for her. And of course, the Durandal is also on this banner, because this is the third week of Zack's ultimate weapon. Let's check out stamp card. Basic stamp card for page 1. Page 2 is 3 spaces. And page 3 is an EX page. Ugh. So this is even worse than the last 2 banners, honestly. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. I'm very much on the side that this weapon is a strong skip, at least for right now. Maybe it might be useful for guild battle, just like I just said. Also, you could probably use it for Odin, like I mentioned a little bit ago. Like I said, the physical attack down and physical defense up, meaning it does 2 things that's needed, but then that kind of makes you question, like, you know, bringing her over bringing Lucia now at that point, because Lucia does earth down and physical defense down, so she's technically better. And it's not like Yuffie is a healer. If Yuffie was a healer, if this was on a healer, this would be perfect. But because it's on Yuffie, an attacker, and a debuffer, but an attacker mainly, this doesn't just work for placement right now. But I could be wrong. If you have a different thought about it, let me know in the comment section. And like I said, I don't think I'm going to pull on this. I think I'm going to hold and wait until I get to see what guild battle is. This banner doesn't go away till May 7th. And even then, I don't think I would miss the extra tier that down on the outfit on physical attack. I mean, it'll be good for battle rankings and stuff like that. But really, honestly, I don't see a reason to even have it. But it's there. It's gonna be useful eventually. But then even the weapon itself is a featured weapon, so it is wish listable. So skipping it today, then after May the 7th, it will be able to be on a wish list. So there you have it. Alright, well, with that being said, I think that will conclude our video today. If I do decide to go back in and do some pulls, like after I slept on it for a little bit, I will come back with another video on that. But with no reason to really push forward immediately, I think I'll just call it there. Alright, so let me know down in the comment section what you thought about the banner. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it useful. If you did, remember to leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel for more Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis content. And click the notification bell so you can be notified when I post that content. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Later.